Hi, everybody, and welcome to Heel Heat. My name is George Coles, and on this episode, we're reviewing New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong, episode 92. Let's jump right in. We grade everything here on a 1 to 5 scale, 1 being the worst, 5 being the best. First match of the evening, we have Fred Yehi, Kevin Knight, and the DKC versus Stray Dog Army of Barrett Brown, Mysterioso, and Bateman. I really enjoyed this opener. I like this 6-man. I like this format. I enjoy them opening with either a 6 or 8-man tag match. You get a lot of fast-paced action. You get a lot of quick tags. Kind of brings the excitement in here. This was a rather good match. I like all the guys in here. Stray Dog Army is really cool. I kind of wish we could see them in New Japan proper, going up against some of the New Japan squads like Chaos or LIJ or even the United Empire. But for what it is here, I mean, I really enjoy what they do. Stray Dog Army picks up the win here. I'm giving this match a 4. I thought it was a really solid way to start off the show. Get your blood pumping, get you excited, get you ready for what was going to come. Well, after that, we get a backstage interview with Big Domo, and he's calling out Tomohiro Ishii. Basically, he said they met in Rev Pro about 7 years ago. Damo was the man there. Ishii got beat by Damo. Now Ishii seems to be the gatekeeper for New Japan, so he's calling him out. Really cool promo. Got over his point. Made him seem more important. Made him seem important again. Really cool. I love the guy. I think he's awesome. I'm really excited to see where he goes from here. Again, another guy this is a match I want to see. I want to see how these guys go against each other. I think they're both great talents. So to me, it's a win-win situation. Next up, we get a match with David Finlay versus Blake Christian. And I kind of really like what they're doing with Blake Christian. I feel as though they're bringing him along to be somewhat one of the main people in New Japan Strong. And Finlay's great. I don't think he's found his place, being that him and Juice Robinson aren't a team anymore. I think he's still trying to find his way as a singles wrestler. This was a great landing spot for him because he got to put on a really good match with another really good wrestler in Blake Christian. I enjoyed this very much. This was fun. It really is. And I haven't seen a Blake Christian match, at least in the last few years, or I haven't seen one that I remember that I haven't liked. And David Finlay, he's always been solid. Even, when he was teaming with Juice, I thought their team was even solid. Finlay picks up the win here. We get teased that he's going to use the shillelagh afterwards, but he ends up shaking Blake Christian's hand. Again, I'm giving this one another 4. Thought it was another really solid match on the night. Next up, the main event. We get representing the United Empire, Jeff Cobb, Mark Davis, and Kyle Fletcher, a.k.a. Aussie Open, versus Jonah, Shane Haste, a.k.a. the Mighty Don't Kneel, or TMDK, and their partner Bad Dude Tito. I love this main event. I love these two groups going up against each other. Well, Tito's not part of TMDK, but Tito's been teaming with Jonah, so it kind of makes sense that he's an affiliate. I really am excited to see a Jonah-Jeff Cobb singles match at some point. I really think that would be a barn burner. I think it would be a big hoss fight, and it would be very enjoyable. Jeff Cobb is just a freak of nature. The stuff that he could do, a man of his size should not be able to do. And Jonah too. Jonah to me, and it's not just the fact that he has flames on his gear. He reminds me so much of Bam Bam Bigelow. And Jeff Cobb kind of reminds me of kind of a cross between Terry Bam Bam Gordy and Dr. Death Steve Williams. So kind of if the Miracle Violence Connection had a baby together, it would be Jeff Cobb. He's He's amazing. Jonah's amazing. Aussie Open they're a fanab. I didn't even make up a real word. They're a fantastic team, or a fabulous team. I kind of met, much like Dr. Death and Bam Bam molded together to make Cobb. I molded together fantastic and fabulous to make fanabulous. I don't know. Maybe there's a new word, I guess. So, I'm not sure. But anyway, I got derailed there for a moment. This was a really awesome match. I love what they did here. I love what you could come up with going out of this. Jonah and Shane Haste versus Aussie Open. Jeff Cobb versus Jonah. Tito versus Jonah. Tito versus Jeff Cobb. There's a lot that you could come out of this and make a good thing going forward. The United Empire team picks up the win here. I'm giving this match a 5. It was my favorite match of the night. Again, much like I say every time I review one of these, New Japan Strong knocked it out of the park once again. From the beginning of the show, you start off with an exciting 6-man, a great promo by Big Damo or Domo. I keep saying it both ways, I'm sorry. Finlay and Blake Christian was a great match too. And then the United Empire versus TMDK and Tito, another really good match. All in all, a super enjoyable show. The hour goes by like that. It feels like it's a 30-minute show. Again, I say this almost every week. Week to week, New Japan Strong is the best wrestling show on television. Well, on streaming, if you want to say that. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I thought it was a great show. I'm giving the show overall a 5. Again, I love every part of this. With all that being said, please smash that like button, share, subscribe if you haven't, and if you made it all the way to the end here, put United Empire in the comments here since they won the main event. My name is George Coles, and this has been my review of New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong, Episode 92.